Salam alaikum. Today I'm making lentil soup. Super simple. Shout out to my friend Elias for preparing this dish for me, and I fell in love with this, so I'm gonna make this myself as well. Super simple. You need crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, some red lentils, coconut cream. This is kind of optional. Then you could, like at the start, you could, I don't know, heat up some onions and shit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna skip that. Then you need a shit ton of spices. I have cumin, cardamom, ginger, garlic. What else do I have? Dried cloves, coriander, turmeric. Okay, but to start you need water. I have some in my kettle here that I boiled up. Then it's extremely simple. You just throw in the shit in a pan. And do I need a scissor for this? No. Because I'm a man. Okay, that's it. So just throw in the tomato like this. Put it there. I have some water in here. But I need to know when it's hot. Alright, it's flying everywhere. This is perfect. Okay, whatever. Okay. This was not the smartest idea, but I mean, we go with the flow here. It's okay. It's not that bad, okay? And we empty this like so. Then we throw in the lentils, and I think I need a scissor for this, do I? No. So yeah, it's in salt, that's whatever. And add some extra flavor. Then we throw in the lentils. Now the lentils need to be on medium-high heat for X amount of time. Doesn't really, like, maybe 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. Depends how many lentils you have, how much water you have. These are not coming out, are they? There we go. Okay. We throw that all in. Then we throw in tomato paste. And the key here is that depends how you want to have the soup. Do you want to have it runny, or do you want to have it more solid? So I definitely like my soup to be more like a stew, so more solid. So that means you boil it for longer, and the amount of water in here is gonna decrease, of course, when it boils. That's why I have the kettle with water that I'm gonna gradually add. It's a bit like when you make risotto, you wanna add it gradually. But yeah, I got some of that stuff on my glass. I need to fix this. Okay, then I'm gonna put now in the tomato paste. I'm gonna put in some of the spices, not everything, and then I'm gonna gradually add stuff in. And this comes in last, the coconut cream, because shit's very powerful flavor, strong flavor, and it will just go bad if you hold it there for too long. So I'm just gonna put a shit ton of this to add more, to make it more solid. You should not put this much if you want your soup to be more soupy, but I want it to be stewy. So then yeah, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna mix it up a bit. There we go. Put this in a bowl so it doesn't just go everywhere. Yeah, and now after this, you don't need to put yet in any spices. You can put some in. I'm gonna put in ginger and turmeric first. Then you just put in gradually stuff, like you don't need to put it instantly. I'm gonna put in a lot of this, because turmeric is very good for your health and shit, and it also makes the food taste good. But watch out so you don't get turmeric actually on your hands or like clothing, because that won't come off. If it goes on your clothes or shit, it's GG. You're done. Okay. It's turmeric in. Then we are putting in garlic powder. Could I crushed garlic in, but I ran out because I use a lot of garlic in cooking. There we go. Nice amount of garlic. Then we throw in ground ginger once again. I don't have fresh ginger, I've used all of it. because it's something I like cooking with as well. Put in a lot of ginger. Ginger is also very healthy and it tastes good. There we go. And yeah, this is basically where most of the flavor is gonna come, is from the spices. Like lentils by themselves don't really taste like anything. So yeah, we throw that in. We're gonna need to put in, we're gonna grind in some pepper. Salt, this is pepper. We don't want it to be too peppery. And then what else do we put in now? Put in the dried cloves actually. And then a bit later we put in some cumin and cardamom. The coriander, I guess. So we throw in a few of these. Should be enough. Because these are very strong flavored, these. There we go. Mix it up a bit. Let this sit for 10-15. Then we put the rest of the spices. Maybe add in some water. This has a lot of water by itself. Maybe we'll add a bit more, who knows. And then then we come back once we're done with this. Okay, I'm gonna pause this if I remember how to do it. Maybe it's this button. Okay, 15 minutes has passed. Some of the water is boiled out, it's fine. And now we're adding the rest of the spices. So it's two sorts of cumin. Then there's cardamom, and then there is coriander. Let me see if I can open this actually. I'm having troubles with this. Let's try another one. This is probably easier. Oh, there we go. So as with all cooking, you don't really need to like measure anything. You just go with the flow. It's probably a good amount. Like you just taste afterwards. If it's good, then you know you did a good job. If it's not enough, then you just add more. If it's too much, well then you fucked up in it. That's whatever. This is cumin. This is good stuff. We put in a lot because this gives a lot of flavor. There we go. It's a solid amount. Some coriander. Now I got told to use coriander seeds. That wasn't available for me because I actually forgot to buy it. So I'm just gonna put normal coriander instead, like just dried and ground. So it's gonna be fine. Let's see if I can figure out how to open this. I think I fucked it up. Yeah, I did. Luckily I can use the scissors. Okay, where's the scissors there? I can use this. Maybe I'll fix it. Did I fix it? Yes, I did. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Just pick it amount. And that was everything, I think, yeah. Then we just stir it up a bit. And for my taste, this is still too much water, so I'm gonna not add any more as of right now. And then we're gonna let this sit again for 10 to 15 minutes, checking somewhat regularly if you need to add more water or whatever. Yeah, but I'll be back when the time comes for that. Okay, 15 minutes later, it's getting pretty nice. Now we just need to add the coconut cream and then wait for 5 to 10 minutes. And then it's done. So yeah, just gonna add this. This is some thick stuff. You can probably add coconut milk as well if you want it more like runny and soupy. But I personally like it this way. So I got some thicker coconut cream instead. So just throw it in there. There we go. Nice and easy in it. And yeah, just blending it in a bit. Like so. Smooth it out, even it out a bit. Some nice color on it. There we go. So, now we wait some more. Alright, I'll be back when it's done. Okay, it's been like 10 minutes-ish, I don't know, a bit less. I already took the heat off few minutes ago, and it's looking pretty good, not gonna lie. It's like a thick, like the stuff is like the lentils and stuff are like obviously sinking because they're heavier than the fluids. So the mix is it's quite thick, which I like. It's good. Yeah, looking good. The structure is good. Then I have some bread with it, like this. Bought it from the closest Arab store. Shout out to Arabs for giving us white people food that we wouldn't otherwise, like, you know how like make like bread apparently. So yeah, just gonna get some of this. Let's hope I didn't fuck it up, which I probably did, but it's whatever. And yeah, and this obviously is for quite a few days, as you do when you don't want to make food every day. So make food for multiple days. This is very easy to store since it's just soup. You just put the pot in the fridge and you're done. There we go. And grab a spoon. Oh shit! I need to clean it up a little bit soon. Okay. Alright. So here we go. So this is it. Does it focus on it? There we go. So this is the lentil soup. It's tasty. It's probably extremely hot because my fingers are already burning. Yeah, it was really good. Alright. Thanks for watching. Shout out to Elias for showing me the recipe. Shout out to Arabs for making the omega bread. Alright. Voila. I see you next time, I guess. Goodbye.